I'm interested to see how this plays out, but Shaky is very, very good at making Villagers recovery look absolutely unusable.
All right, we're getting right into it. FD, first stage. I mean, Shaky,
just trying to kill him out.
I mean, he's been known for making those recoveries real bad.
Trying to get the cute little.
That was cute.
Bat back. Bat definitely one of the harder reflex to use, so I definitely have some level of respect for people who are actually able to make it work. And, ooh, calling out the jump from ledge there. Shaky not gonna have another turn up, but BaNdt does manage to find his way back down to the stage. Right now, though, we're seeing a pretty clear percent deficit emerge bit by bit between BaNdt and Shaky. Shaky trying to find this quick stage spike there. BaNdt does manage to make it back on the stage, though.
Yeah, and we're seeing like Shaky has just controlled the middle of the stage so well that BaNdt really hasn't had an opportunity to be not on the ledge at some point.
Yeah, I mean, one of the real difficulties with Villager is like his air mobility is fairly slow, and he doesn't really have strong ground options like a dash or a roll. So it's very difficult for him to actually get to the ground and to get back on stage once he's knocked off.
And yet still, oh, this is a bad. Yep.
Oh, very interesting situation though. BaNdt able to find that that quick gimp. Definitely one of the strongest tools Villager has in this matchup, and the reason that it's at least fairly even, if not, some people actually think it's Villager favored. That in combined with a pocket gimp, which perhaps we'll see BaNdt try to go for, but Shaky is fairly good about not getting caught in that scenario.
Oh, still, he's actually getting pretty good at the read.
Really great timing there. Shaky just completely avoiding the turnips while occupying the same space, getting an easy nair to close out that stock, and 0% to 0%.
No, what I'm seeing from BaNdt, aside from the nice pivot grab game, he actually hasn't been pressing too many buttons.
Yeah, he's not getting over-eager here.
That's something that Shaky is very good at punishing. He's being very methodical with his inputs and forcing Shaky really to choose more optimal moves.
Definitely, yeah. You can't get careless, especially with a character like Villager, who he doesn't have the fastest moves, but they do have a lot of utility if you're able to make the most use out of them.
And I mean, BaNdt at a pretty comfortable lead right now. He's not at back throw percent. Tree gonna go away. That tree, always a bit annoying, but Shaky trying to set up most likely for a back throw or another up air read.
Right now, Shaky really seems to be having a fair bit of trouble finding his way back in. Already 115% on him. He's eating the slingshot damage bit by bit, and this lead really seems to be evaporating. A little bit more percent, and with the combination of rage, you should be able to find a back throw kill, but as of now, Shaky's really gonna have to watch his back. BaNdt at the same time, though, may find he has a little bit of difficulty killing. Just because of the angle of approach that he has to take and Ness's better air mobility, there aren't really that many easy options that Villager has to find something like a triple turnip or a bowling ball that would actually kill Ness here.
Okay, that was a poor decision, but DI should be able to get out of this.
Interesting, DI to the left there. I actually think that he may have DI'd like sort of to the left and low, which prevented him from dying off the top to that back throw. And is actually able to close it out. Shaky looking rather exasperated at the end of that, and BaNdt just trying to get this over with as quickly as possible, keep the momentum going. Speaking up, saying, where are you going? What's your BaNdt? Let's go.
I see that right there. He's
like, all right, let's move.
Shaky does not look too eager for game 2. Can't really tell what's going on in his head.
He does not look entertained.
But okay, BaNdt up 1-0 on Shaky. Going right back to him.
Shaky taking a risky stand on the sapling there, but the grow did not happen.
Oh my goodness, the read with the bowling ball.
Give it bowling ball.
Okay, but Shaky responding in time to damage of his own.
Is gonna tag on a little bit of damage, but as we're seeing here, Shaky's just taking a lot of simple punishment from these slingshots for each of his attempts to go in. Even post-hit, he's not retreating satisfactorily and protecting himself at the ledge to avoid these kind of situations. And
interesting DI mix-up right there. I was expecting the back throw, but instead he's opting for the down throw, maybe just to rack up some more damage. He's got a little bit of a lead. I like Shaky's use of PK Fire to actually just get rid of the tree. He isn't really using it for much more than that. Doesn't really need to. But still, this ledge mine game is actually insane. Okay. All right, I can sense that BaNdt is starting to get a little more antsy because I think he smells blood in the water.
Yeah, this is definitely a very Ness favorite situation right here.
Yeah.
Where both of them are basically approaching kill percent. Villager's kill options really are not very simple to hit. He's basically got like axe, bowling ball, and a lucky triple turnip from below. All three situations, not super easy to really pressure or mix up into. You kind of have to get almost a lucky guess and just keep going forward until something works out, honestly. Whereas a Ness, like we're seeing here, just looking for that one back throw.
One back throw.
Yeah, that back throw, that Randy up air.
Yep.
Even a bear to set him up off stage. A lot of scenarios.
That axe is deceptively powerful. Snorlax pointing out in the chat that you want to get rid of the tree ASAP so you can prevent situations like that because the axe is so powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not too difficult generally for most characters to get rid of the tree either. They can just kind of throw stuff into it, and there's not too much Villager can really do.
Like that, using the fair, spacing BaNdt out. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to try to get the PKT too.
And wow, BaNdt putting on a pretty good show here, but can't quite seem to figure out how to close out this stock. Like we're seeing one of these key problems with Villager again, just does not have simple means of closing out the stock a lot of the time. And ooh, here's where we're seeing the edge guard start, but Shaky having a lot of trouble getting his shield timing on point against these slingshots from the ledge.
I like that cross up down there, putting Shaky in a position where he needs to recover from the ledge.
Okay, BaNdt's going to have a little bit of a tough time trying to find his way back down there. Shaky tagging on a little percent, and BaNdt is off stage once again, but Shaky really needs to get his head around how to not eat these slingshots from the ledge, essentially. But 188% on him. Like we said, BaNdt just couldn't find a way to close that stock out.
Unfortunate for him. Didn't really get a lot of the kill options. Shaky air dodging pretty intelligently, avoiding all of the turnip and slingshot action that he could. Still, what a clutch game from Shaky. Actually, he's not. Absolutely. You see right here, he's a stone face assassin right now. Man does not emit any emotion.
His face actually just is completely unchanged from
game one.
The previous game. And BaNdt, I think, is trying to search through his little Villager book of tricks here to figure out some way to actually close out a stock. And oh, here we see it, the quick 6% with the pot thrown off the platform there.
Yep.
Cheeky little, somewhat tilting way to start the match.
Honestly,
Ooh,
I like the fact that he's going for more down throws just to keep Ness in the vicinity. From game one, BaNdt has just done a really good job of keeping Ness's stuff at bay. Oh my god, going for the forward smash read.
Oh, lordy lord. Ooh, Shaky with a quick double back air.
Double bear, yeah.
All right, manages to avoid the fair this time, and BaNdt is able to find his jump from the ledge, but the landing is going to be punished.
No, that's not it. I just realized that he pulls out the first Lloyd mainly to stop his momentum. I think I just realized that.
Yeah, it essentially gives you, it stops your momentum and gives you a few more options about how to recover it, basically.
Oh, the iron forehead. Shaky coming out.
The idea with a Lloyd a lot of times is generally you want to wait for your opponent to commit to an option.
Yeah.
Like basically they commit their momentum or jump somehow to set up for whatever edge guard they're going to go for, and then you can choose to Lloyd on reaction to their position in order to stall yourself, so that once they've committed, you can guarantee that you avoid whatever they're trying to do, or at the very least, get a bit of a timing mix-up. A few characters who kind of pull it off. Same basic concept as shine stalling.
Yeah. All right, but still, Shaky in a pretty decent lead right now. Stock its percentage up. Oh, forward smash. That was a risky read from BaNdt, to be honest.
BaNdt getting hungry for these pivot grabs here, just trying to find that back throw kill.
And remember what I said in game one about not pressing too many buttons?
Yep.
Yeah, BaNdt is doing exactly that.
Getting, too antsy, and Shaky is just up and down right now.
Honestly, great adaptation from Shaky. He did a better job of keeping the tree down, keeping a Villager as pressured as possible.
Yeah, he really just kind of has not let up on BaNdt, getting a lot of this mileage out of just pressure to the landings. A lot of people seem to struggle with dealing with Villager getting out from the ledge. That's a position they really don't seem to have a handle on. Yeah. But I think what we kind of saw Shaky going for there was exploiting Villager's landing weakness instead of trying to challenge him head-to-head at the ledge. Essentially, by just shielding at the ledge and forcing Villager to either use his slow get up and roll or jump. Shaky is able to force a landing situation